And hello and welcome, Smite fans, to Casual Friday, the show where we sit here casually on Friday and show you lots of, things Smite related, and we talk and we chat, and you may notice some new guests on our couch. First of all, I'm your host, Trelly. From left to right, we got LERMY joining us once again. Billy, you're usually in here, but now you're over there.
Yeah.
And then in the back, we got J-Mac. And we're bringing you this week in r/Smite, the segment, of course, where we go through the Reddit, see what's happening in the week, talk about some cool things, talk about some art, look at funny clips, and just sort of browse amongst ourselves. But Billy, LERMY, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
It's a pleasure to browse Reddit with my friends.
We are frequent Redditors, as you all know. And
How many
always
upvotes
discuss.
do you get, Trelly, per average post?
My karma is ridiculous. That's all I'll
Through
tell
the
you.
roof.
Through the roof. I have karma for days. But with that, J-Mac, you got something exciting for us today, or what? I know you've done a little bit of proofreading. What are the vibes for the Reddit today?
So a lot of the Reddit right now is still kind of talking about, well, last week was a lot of the back and forth pre 9.5 revert. Now we're in the post 9.5 revert era, so now it's a lot of discussions that are kind of going around there. So we have some memes that are popping up, some threads that are kind of popping up as well about it. So we'll get to kind of dive into there. There are some other memes that are popping around, some clips of good fun plays, and just some all around fun that's happening over on the Reddit.
All right, well let's jump in and check it out. Let's see what's going on this week.
Well, our number one post by a pretty wide margin, by almost 200 votes, is I'm addicted again. This is the most fun Smite has been in years. Long-term 9.5 hater, now enjoying the post 9.5 era.
504 likes
Wow.
is definitely some of the most
Okay.
I've seen in this show.
That does make me feel very, very good about the effort that we put in last week to make this happen and see that much response. It makes my little game dev heart grow 3 sizes.
Wow, and it was already massive, LERMY, but now even more so.
I guess you could say that.
Yeah, I mean, 307 responses to it as well. So, I mean,
What are some of the top ones? I want to know what they're talking about.
let's pop in and see what some of the comments are. Oh, they had
Oh
a
my
wow.
goodness! Let
So-
him cook.
Yeah, they went on to talk just a lot about, the cool things that kind of can pop up out of here, some of the differences between then and now kind of issues as well.
Wait, hold on. Can you scroll up for a second? I want to read this one out loud. I assume most casual players don't have the slightest idea what the patch even changed. Every
Ooh.
game I played with people who are indifferent and nobody was complaining.
Ours.
Oh, no.
I do believe that, though, because a lot of people that have been coming to my stream and stuff are like, everyone's talking about, like, this revert, what changed? Like, I don't notice anything. I'm like, that's crazy, first of all. But if you're just, like, a casual player who comes home from work and just grinds a couple games, you may not notice that you're killing faster. But people that play the game consistently, you notice like that. Like, it is an immediate change, and the game is so much more fast-paced, so I'm glad that a lot of people are enjoying the change as well. I like that. Shouts out to this post, because they went into detail.
I liked what Nika said in his stream earlier today, because Deathwalker popped in. He said, this looks the same as it did before. And Nika said, well, yeah, it is. People are still dying like 10 times, but they're dying 10 times in like the first 10 minutes as opposed to like throughout the whole game.
That's fair.
Which is
fair.
pretty good. Some of the top comments. Like to imagine the on her that fed me 6 kills in solo before their team F6 in 12 minutes was one of the people posting on her about how it's unplayable.
I mean,
Okay.
you do have to watch your positioning.
It is,
You will get punished.
Survival of the fittest out there. Adapt or die.
I've been brutally destroyed in solo lane, but I also destroyed people in mid.
Okay.
Just made it more clear to me that I absolutely suck at playing tanks.
And that's okay.
That's good.
It
Very
is
players,
fine.
am I right?
It's fine to know your strengths.
So glad someone made this post. Everything seems to be flooded with people complaining. I hope Hi-Rez doesn't listen to them too much because I've been having a blast so far and I'm a casual player.
From what I have seen, the positive outpour has definitely outweighed the people that are a little bit slower to adapt.
Yeah,
to the
I do think
fast-paced meta.
we're still in like the honeymoon phase a little bit, so we're still getting the like, oh, this is new, this is exciting type of feeling.
Right.
So, as we start to get closer to bonus balance, we'll be hearing a lot more, I guess, like critical feedback, like not necessarily in a bad way, just people knowing a little bit more what they're commenting on, having a little bit bigger of like that sample size to really pull from to give that more constructive, I hope, feedback.
I've been storm seeking a whole bunch. I don't know
Oh,
about
yeah?
you guys, but I've been seeking some storms.
You weren't seeking some storms in the playtest that we had earlier this week?
No,
Ooh.
but I
Called out.
I seek them in my ranked games. I didn't think we would have time to seek them in the game we were playing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you were confident it was going to be done that fast, huh?
I mean, I just knew that it was a fast-paced game. That's what
Okay,
it was.
man.
And as per tradition, now that I'm actually fully logged into it, we can give little upvotes to the posts that we like here. Oh boy, this will be fun. Assassin's hard carrying games after they were already going 18-0 and 11-5, matches lasting 10 minutes, matches snowballing so hard there's no coming back. Low skill players accidentally landing one half kit and getting a penta. Late game gods feeling like terrible players throwing F6ing worse than ever. We did it, Patrick. We saved Smite.
All right. I can counter every single point here if you guys let me cook.
Go ahead.
Go for it, Billy.
Assassin's hard carrying games, guess what? They're junglers. They're going to find ways to play every patch in a cringe way. It doesn't matter if they're 18-0. It's going to happen in every single patch.
Check.
Matches lasting 10 minutes. It's called F6ing. If you don't want to play it, your team doesn't want to play it. Sucks to suck.
Check.
Matches snowballing so hard that there's no coming back. If you don't believe there's no comeback, there's not going to be a comeback. That's not on the game. That's
look
on
'em.
you.
Check.
Low skill players accidentally landing 1.5 kit and getting
That's just a
penta.
lie.
Why are you getting hit by a low skill player's kit, first of all? Second of all, why aren't they allowed to have fun? Third of all, get better.
Check.
Late game gods feeling terrible. They're supposed to feel terrible early. That's why you play game for late. Duh.
Check.
Players throwing and F6ing worse than they already do. How are they throwing worse? If they're throwing, they're throwing. It really doesn't matter how much they throw. And 3, if it's bad, use the in-game report system or submit a report ticket on the website.
And Billy just dismantled that whole post in 15 seconds.
Billy has
Downvote
officially
this man.
saved Smite.
Downvote this
Yeah,
man.
sorry, Ro. Move over.
You get a down vote.
No.
Sorry, Iron Prodigy
It's a good-
official.
it's a
You've been
good-
countered by Billy.
Give him the Fried Chungus Award. The award button next to the comment.
What is that?
The award button.
Yep, there.
There's
Oh.
Yeah, and give him the Fried Chungus. Oh, it's not enabled on this.
oh,
Well.
Or-
Is that like when you get owned?
unfortunate.
yeah, you're supposed to like own some guy with it.
I mean, I got that vibe from the fried chungus.
Yeah.
My goodness. So you actually are a Redditor?
Unfortunately, yes.
I see.
Another meme for us. What should happen to the mid ADC according to half of the community? Takes one step too far to the right. Guess I'll die.
Okay, it's not one step too far to the right. You just have to understand where you can step. I played Yanis, and I usually go beats blink because I'm just crazy like that. And
Silly guy.
I got so punished. Like, blinked on every single lane, like every single wave, like every other wave, I would say. And I died immediately, and I was like, this game sucks. You know, just being a little pouty boy. And then I realized I can just one-shot them too, and I need to stop. You can't be in that mindset that you were in 2 weeks ago where I'm allowed to stand here because I'm a little bit tankier. You got to understand, no, I'm not actually, and I probably shouldn't walk up if I don't know where the guy with blink's at. Just got to change your mindset a bit.
And if you want to step up, nothing is preventing you from building tank overall. Like, let's be honest. My favorite thing, Blackthorn Hunter mid.
That's your favorite thing?
That is so fun because I love being a little cringe baby.
I was going to say,
I love
I'm going to withhold any judgment here.
someone top picked the Morrigan mid. I said, not only am I playing Heim, I'm going Mannequins, I'm going Blackthorn, I'm going Jotun's Wrath,
I-
30% cooldown and 2 items. They
Yep.
could not go invisible. I had the time of my life.
I'm going to be honest. If I picked the Morgan and I saw someone go Blackthorn, Heimdall mid.
Oh, yeah.
I'm leaving. Bro. I'm
Oh,
leaving.
yeah.
I would type to my team. I don't know what you guys
I'm
want
asking
me
for
to
a
do.
lane swap.
I wanted 46 MMR that badly. And if you do too, that's how you should play.
I will say that's one of my favorite lines. If I get owned, I'm like, they just want it more. I'm like,
I wanted it
yeah,
so bad.
I was like, they wanted MMR more than I did, man. I don't know what this is.
It was my first rank game in 3 weeks. I was about to start decaying. Not anymore, buddy.
Yep.
Thank you.
Well done. So debunked this guy too. Owned.
Owned.
Next.
I'll keep my statistics to myself.
The Smite Hekate rework. So we just recently put up, I think we put it up on our Twitter as well as over onto the YouTube. You can see now that Hekate's new kit has been shown off, not 100% entirely, but you got to see little snippets of it. Some really cool tech that's been thrown into this new ultimate ability, specifically being able to teleport other people and yourself and your team. It's a lot of crazy. So
Yeah.
check out the video if you haven't already. It's sick.
It's very sick. We've been playtesting with it a lot, and let me tell you, the first time that I tried using that ultimate, I didn't. However, the second time, I made the coolest play. I can't really say much about what that play was, but when you try it yourself, I want to see all those plays that you guys make because I'm really excited to see this like absolute fight-swinging, game-ending level ultimate.
But just know your play will never be cooler than LERMY's play
Yeah, no.
that you will never know about.
Well, I did record it, but
But you'll never
Ooh.
see
You'll
it.
never see it.
You'll never get to see
unfortunately.
that one.
Unlucky.
That's for our
It's
It's
eyes.
for me. It's for the vault.
But you could show us.
Oh yeah. No,
Yeah,
of
like-
course.
Like legally, you could show us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not
kinda
going to?
No.
Okay.
Why would I?
Okay.
required.
I don't have to prove myself to you.
I don't need you. I'm not saying you didn't do a cool play. I'm just saying I like seeing cool plays.
all
but-
right. Maybe someday.
I'm
Maybe
not
someday.
saying Larry didn't make the cool play, but in the first ever alpha test for
Yep.
Smite 2, Lewis got a penta. He immediately tweeted it out as soon as not as soon as he did it, as soon as like 5 months later when the alpha was public, he tweeted it out. He said, "Look at how cool this play is, guys." And I'm a little disappointed we're not seeing that energy from Lermy. However,
Yeah, look, it's,
I like my
However-
job.
hopefully Lermy, as soon as Hekate and anything else that is revolved
In that
around
test?
that play and that test
Yeah,
available
you got
to
it,
the
you got it.
public.
Okay. You have my firm
There we go.
understanding that that's what's gonna happen.
Nice.
Okay.
So as soon as whatever was involved in that play test is legally allowed to show you, you guys will see it.
Wonderful.
All right. I'm going to upvote it because it's a good trailer too.
upvote.
They put my kills and deaths in the
Oh
wrong
my
way
God.
around.
I was talking to Ro about this. We were talking about just like general first impressions. We were reading through the Reddit, and this was like the second post that came up, and I just start laughing, and he
That's
goes,
good.
What is wrong with you? Are you okay? Like, are you dying?" No, bro.
that's
They just
good.
put my kills the wrong way around.
Happens to the best of us. Dude was owning too.
It's just a crazy.
16-0. Well played.
It's so crazy. Look at that. It's being so nice to give all the gold that he should have been earning to the Scotty as well.
That's just a bug, you know. I'm gonna send that one to QA.
Yeah, QO get on that one. Don't worry. Top 100, 107.
Can we see some comments on this one? Because this is the type of post that
Oh, we're not allowed to comment though, because we're already at the
that's
good
fair.
comment number.
Sure. Like 3 years ago, this dude gets 0 upvotes and gets instantly flamed.
I commend you for still trying. At least I know others would have tilted and went AFK.
True.
We won. I'm new to the game and tried Conquest. Didn't end well.
Oh, well,
Oh, it's
okay, that makes
Conquest.
sense.
Okay. What else we got? Posting a joke founded upon sarcasm to Reddit, where many people's ability to communicate and interact with one another is fundamentally impaired, is a bold move.
That guy
And the
gets
odds ever be in your favor. He's been there for the days of somebody
That's what I'm
post that and they
saying.
get flamed.
I'm glad community sentiment towards new players is definitely on the uptick.
Yeah, it's definitely been getting
God,
a
what
lot
is-
better.
What is
especially at a
that
time.
dissertation going on?
Well, he
Sometimes
said
I just
he essentially asked if he was new and if he wanted some advice, and he said sure, and then he dropped his
Oh
God
my
request.
gosh.
Some
I'm
picture
I'm
advice.
glad that you can read that because I sure
Yeah.
can't.
Yep, I've got my spectacles on, so I'm a.
I have my spectacles on too, bro. I'm just
well,
blind.
get them better because mine are sick.
You should be receiving a thank you card from the other team since you carried them.
to defeat, of course.
Yeah, no, I can't even. I don't even know what we're looking at right now.
Game's rough for newbies. Sounds like you had a good time about it. No doubt you'll get better over time. Hardest part is learning the items and god abilities. Yeah, for sure.
That is a really fun way to go about it, though. Is like that is how you know you're having fun. Is you may be getting absolutely dunked on in lane, but you can come up with a fire meme, and that's what matters.
When I get cooked, I like to become the team support guy. You know, I'm like, hey guys, not my best performance, but that was a sick ult. We're gonna get him next time. You know, like I just try to up the vibes because if I can't really help
you're
the team,
a vibe player, yeah,
right?
yeah.
If I can't help the team physically, I'm gonna help their mentals.
This guy's got the mental fortitude of a god. He plays Dark Souls and For Honor. Like, yeah. Smite's a cakewalk for you, my dude.
You gotta have
Well-
that mental fortitude.
12k gold tells us all we need to know.
Oh man.
Man, they're roasting him. He's already roasted himself. You're going to play Smite 2 and that comes out. If you are more than down to play. Oh, look at that. Some nice
Aw.
little community backing together saying, hey, if you're going to
That's
try and
great.
play, I'll jump in and help you out. Welcome to the community. Conquest harding for most experienced players, so being new makes it more daunting. Good on you for having a laugh and trying something new. Best of luck. Man, the Reddit's gotten a lot better
Yeah,
for helping out the new
shout
fans.
That's what it's
Ah.
all about. Community.
Shouts out to the people that are supporting the 0-17 or 0-16, 0-16.
Yeah,
though.
don't you disrespect by saying it's 0-17.
That's on me. That's my bad. And if you look,
It should have been 16-0.
the Scotty has what, like 21 assists. So that means the Thoth was only a part of 7 kills total. So that
It's
is
all
like
the Scotties, you know.
Yeah.
Just plain support.
Look, see, Scotty's got 7 kills. Those all should have been thoughts. That's the 7 assists.
right, and then he'd be 7, 16, and 0.
Exactly.
That is so much better.
Yeah, that is much
Way better. I'm only part of the kills that I know I'm going to get.
fair.
True.
Lore act. You know what? We'll give him a thumbs up too. Give him 200.
It's an upvote.
Sorry, upvote.
Thank you.
Lore accurate Smite for 9.4
Okay.
seasons, apparently,
Here's-
according to some.
Here's one thing that I don't understand about posts like this. I can never tell if these posts are sarcastic or not, so I can't tell which side of the fence that they're on. Are you saying that everyone that liked pre 9.5 are babies, or are you saying that everyone that liked 9.5 are babies? I'm not sure like which direction it's going.
It's leaning 9.5 enjoyers are the babies. That is being turned into Ash, I think.
I don't
That's what
know
I-
what this
I was
picture
gonna
is.
say, I'm like, how do you get this image? It's not a common
this
meme
is-
format.
This is an odd one. I think I've only seen this like once.
I was
This is
I was
a deep
between
down in the.
It was when I scrolled this
depths.
I was
earlier.
between the phrase "dirty baby." I thought that's what he
Oh.
was going for.
Okay.
Or I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark, and he's being like
It's-
evaporated. And I don't like either of them, to be honest with you.
I don't like either explanation.
a
The
big
picture's
thing.
just unsettling. I'll say that.
Yep.
Nope.
Can we
I'm
go
gonna
past that
scroll
one? Yeah,
away
yeah,
from
yeah.
it.
Oh, Blues Ultra!
Ultra.
Yeah.
Yay!
Upvote.
Hey, immediate upvote. Blues Ultra guarantees the upvote every single time. If you're not already following Blues Ultra on like every social media platform in existence that Blues Ultra has their name on,
Yep.
you should be doing that right now.
Go follow his MySpace.
Exactly.
You don't follow people on MySpace.
You'll get in his top 8 or something.
Top 10.
You can change. You can do whatever you want.
All right.
I have no idea how MySpace works. I haven't been on that app in.
It's not an app, man. There wasn't even apps when MySpace came out.
There's got to be an app for it these days,
It
right?
doesn't exist anymore, man.
Does that make J-Mac old?
J-Mac
It does make me old.
J-Mac is a boomer.
I'm the oldest person in this room.
100%.
That's crazy.
J-Mac's the oldest person in this office. At least personality-wise.
Oh,
Now I'm the
man.
one getting roasted.
Did you just go 016 or something, bro?
Yeah. No, I went 017. Charlie confused me for the Thoth player. Oh yeah, make sure to go follow Blues Ultra everywhere. They put out great infographics every time, just to give you a nice little look as to what you can expect. This is for the 11.6 mid-season, showing all the new skins, all of the stuff that's gonna be coming. First half had the new items. It literally goes through and grabs the abilities that show that you can now
Okay,
cast
I will
inside and around
say,
walls.
Blues, Mr. Blues, I don't want to call you out on this,
Uh-oh.
but the AMC is incorrect.
Oh, no.
Oh, wait, is that not the Swarm one?
It's Honey.
Oh, it's Honey that got it. That's right. Honey got the adjustment.
I'm very
always-
sorry, Mr. Blues Ultra.
Wow.
Crazy how quick you spotted that, too.
Now I have to go
I
downvote
looked
Blues
at this
Ultra because
before.
of you.
Oh, okay.
So, unfollow Blues Ultra on all socials.
No, 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 no.
Downvote every single one of their posts.
It's still a really good graphic, and believe me, when you make a lot of graphics, things just get a little mixed up sometimes. That's completely understandable.
Is this the proper Ishtar one here?
That is the proper Ishtar
Okay.
one. Yes.
That's what Sylvanas is, yeah.
Yeah, and
Isn't that
Sylvanas.
Sylvanas' passive icon technically? I
He
guess?
doesn't. Well, there is no icon for like auto
There
attacks.
is an icon. Actually.
There's an icon for.
Actually, there is an icon. It looks like a little purple.
Yeah, but that's the one for everyone.
But that's a general basic attack.
Yeah,
we want
but that's still-
Sylvanas' basic attacks.
Well.
So we got to show some Sylvanas love
There you
out
go.
there.
Now you know.
Shows off the god buffs, god nerfs as well. What else do we got on this one? All the major changes that came through for the new gods,
Those
the
are some
tier
good
2
changes.
item changes. Man, even showed the trees with it too.
Mm-hmm.
So much.
I
Even
know
more.
it's maybe a bit exclusive to the people in this room, but seeing like Blues Ultra's graphics game just increase.
Oh yeah.
And like the amount of like swagger he gets
Yeah.
in making these, it's crazy.
Right.
Because I remember when we did SPL Waiting Room back in like season 8, we would always show his graphics, and they always had like the same format to him. But he's
Right.
been like expanding to patches. He's been doing a lot more cool stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And just experimenting and getting cool designs out, which I appreciate seeing him grow.
Oh yeah.
And shout out to him for doing it.
Upvote.
He's been
That was
sticking
me
with it.
upvoting what Billy said, not the post. We already uploaded the post.
Dracula deserves to be in the game.
Agreed. Next.
Lermy, make it happen. Dracula next.
Listen,
Let's go.
listen. I like vampires as an archetype. When I play Magic the Gathering, I play a vampire deck.
Okay.
I like.
Tell us about
That-
Baldur's Gate.
I don't know if I can do that on
Fair
this
enough.
stream. Yeah, it's great. It's great. Good archetype of characters. Dracula is interesting. I haven't read specifically on a lot of the
So he's
lore
like
and
he's like a
miscellaneous stuff.
vampire guy, and he like sucks people's blood.
Yeah, no, but there's more than that.
He doesn't get to go out during the
And he
daytime.
comes from like.
Does he sparkle? Is that what that is?
No, you're
No, he
thinking.
can't. But that's the thing. Smite would
plays
have to.
baseball.
Smite would have to change their map to come out at like night because he can't be in the light.
Dude, that
Yeah.
would be fun though.
Yeah.
Having a
like a night theme map just for
Yeah.
Dracula's release.
You have to invite him
Specifically
into
that.
your base before.
Yeah. he can't end. He just sits there he's like, I can't attack the Titan.
Goes even as far as the towers. Like he can't even move into the range of the towers. Like I can't do nothing.
What if like Persephone started planting garlic? You think like that would box him
That
out?
is messed up.
They'll make a skin just to counter Dracula. That's awful.
All right, I do kind of want to read the vibe. Okay, I just finished watching Castlevania.
Here, we'll zoom in for you on it.
Oh yes, please.
Dracula could totally be in the game and should be in the game. He's so cool and there's tons of lore for him. Please make it happen, Hi-Rez. Edit. Listen, I know some of y'all only want gods in this game, and if that was
late for
Hi-Rez's
that.
decision,
Way too late.
always I would be for it. But because of that, because they've added non-gods, I think Dracula fits. Truth.
What's
Yeah, I mean-
Dracula backwards, guys? It's a
Alucard.
thinker.
Oh,
It wasn't a thinker. We knew. We just said it.
Not everyone knows. Okay. So
dude, I
had
should
to-
have worn the Castlevania shirt that I got recently, bro. Good show. Good show.
He argues he's not a god, blah, blah, and I don't disagree. He isn't a god. But is it fair to add him? Yes. Yes.
Right.
And they would have an insane amount of creative freedom to do a ton of back lore, multiple designed archetypes, plethora of options for
I
him.
think the only thing that I'd be worried about is like, is he too similar to Camazotz? Other than the fact that Camazotz is a Batman and Dracula is a man bat.
Wait, Camazotz has man vibes? I thought he was just like bat vibes.
He's got like the
He's just a
legs.
bat only.
Well, yeah, I know he's got the little legs, but I assumed he's like a little critter, you know? Like, I don't call him bat.
I mean, he's a man-sized bat.
Right, but he's just like a
So he's a
huge
man bat.
No, he's a Batman.
Right. And Dracula would
Dracula is
be.
a man bat.
Right, and he'd have like a cool cloak.
Yeah,
And
I
he
mean,
could-
it's like a different visual tell, right? But like, think about like abilities.
Wait,
Like,
according to somebody in chat, vampires can't pass by running water.
Also correct.
So now, so he's getting countered by Yamocha and
Okay,
Evo
but
and
what are the
Poseidon now
rules?
too.
I like to think this is like Adam Sandler Hotel Transylvania rules, where he's got like
Okay.
the eyes, where he can like make you do things, and that
Yeah.
Camazotz can't do that. He gives me like mage vibes.
Oh, you know what
Really?
we could bring back? We could also bring back the old Arachne Silas where she like jump on
Jump on
somebody, but
someone's
instead
head.
he just like latches on, like goes to like drink some blood.
Yeah, you're
Look
spitting.
at this, we got it. We're getting there.
Yep.
We're concepting.
If you guys want Dracula and Smite 2, go like that post. It's not going to do anything, but hey, maybe. We have no say. Well, I
we're
have no
watching.
say. Me and J-Mac, I'm saying, have no sway. And if Dracula
really,
gets
it's up to
it.
Billy, I think.
Yeah.
Huh?
I can't believe we gave Billy the reins once again.
Billy saved
yeah,
Smite,
me.
guys.
Oh,
What'd you do, J-Mac? You
Oh.
fool.
no, I gotta fix it back. Oh, where'd it go?
This
Nope.
guy does not brag.
No, I was trying to hit back, and then I also hit back arrow, and it was doing nothing. So had a little bit of red.
We
above
saw
it. Next one.
We saw Sandy Baby again.
Next one. Now, this is some cool fan art. It's Hekate in Smite 2, and also Hekate from Hades 2, having a little
Should we
discussion.
be doing a Spider-Man meme?
Just pointing at each other.
A moment when you, a witch, come across another witch and discuss how to best maximize your joint spells.
That is
If
such
I-
a relatable moment, though. We've all been there. Like out at a coffee shop, you're like, let's talk about spells.
Now, I haven't played Hades 2, but I've watched a good
Oh,
bit of
it's
Hades
so
2.
good, man.
Really good.
Really good game.
And I will say, Supergiant is on point with their designs. I love all of those. I think that we also nailed Hekate for ours. Like, look, Goobsy, if you're listening, we need the collaboration to happen.
They're like two sides of the same coin. They're like a little bit honed in on different aspects of the same character, right? But it feels very unique in both of them, which I think I love the most.
So you get an upvote. Just
Yeah.
for good fan art.
Yeah.
Look, good fan art gets an upvote automatically. This new patch made Smite fun again. Do you agree?
209 comments, 105 upvotes. Now, typically, that ratio is not healthy on other social media platforms. However, I can guarantee you it is like 5 main comments and then 100 follow-up arguing with that one guy. So I'd like to check in on
Yeah,
that.
let's dive in.
Oh boy.
Just been the clear wave and runner under tower mode.
What else do you do?
I thought that's what
Kill the
Joust
Titan.
was. You just sit there and you clear a wave until someone steps too far up and then you kill. Don't ask me. I have like barely any Joust games.
This guy doesn't play Joust.
I do not play Joust. I think that is my least played mode behind Siege, and Siege doesn't exist anymore.
I miss Siege.
Really like the feel from 112-ish with the past. Past that, I feel like the game feels way worse. I had to
Interesting.
I had to wrap my brain around what this was saying. So from levels 1 to 12, it feels good, but after that, it doesn't feel as good.
That's really interesting because I feel like I've heard a lot of the opposite sentiment and not so much that sentiment.
I've definitely heard the opposite. This just goes to show how divided people's brains work. You know what I mean? Like,
Welcome to the wide array of having an opinion.
Yep.
Why can't the game be perfect for every single person, Lermy? Please make the game perfect for every single player.
God, if I could do that, I would be a gajillionaire, and I wish I was a gajillionaire. However,
I also wish you were a gajillionaire.
I'm not.
We all wish you were a gajillionaire.
Would you share if you became a gajillionaire?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, no sharing from the
didn't think
gajillion.
so.
All right, I don't wish Lermy was a gajillionaire anymore.
Listen, I have too many anime figures and Gundams. To
But you know what?
buy.
A gajillion
A
dollars.
gajillion, Lermy. You could buy the world with a gajillion dollars.
Maybe I'll get
You
you,
could-
like a bag of popcorn. How's that
That's
sound?
Ooh.
acceptable. Just something.
Like white cheddar or like movie theater?
Wait.
Ooh, white
okay.
cheddar popcorn, though.
Movie theater popcorn's about a gajillion itself.
That's why I don't go to the movies anymore.
Go to the movies. That's a shout out to the audience. Go to the movies.
What was the last movie you watched, Billy?
The last movie I watched Bad Boys 4 yesterday after we got out of work.
Wow.
Good movie. It's fun. Going to the movies is fun.
I just
Support
recently
cinema.
watched Haikyuu, the movie.
That was so good.
I spent the last 2 weekends saying I was gonna go see it, and I never saw it.
Well,
Go
get in there,
see it.
man. Definitely.
Support cinema.
I gotta see if it's still available. Is the
It
problem.
is for one more month.
For Haikyuu?
God.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I haven't seen it
I'll
yet.
take
I am
I'll
locked
jump in
in.
there then. This weekend will be my weekend.
Do it, and then
He's-
get back to us and discuss.
He says his Monday will roll around and he still hasn't gone to see the movie.
And tell me you don't just want to ruffle Kenma's hair. You know, he's just cute little guy.
How to use the vault key.
Oh, I
Think
had
it-
someone come into my chat and ask me this yesterday, and I was like, "Yep, there's a video for it on Reddit. It's very new. You can go watch it."
There you go. That's how you spin the vault key.
I thought
Did
they were
we
making.
recently give out vault keys or
No, it's in the viewer store.
Oh.
The esports / viewer store thingy. They have the Nike skin, I think, in there from the capture the flag.
The green
Yeah.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adventure.
Yeah.
Such a good MOTD. Or adventure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not MOTD, adventure.
Yeah. So buying that buys the bundle, and then getting the
That
bundle
gives-
has a key.
I
And then
thought
you're
they
like,
were
I
s-
want to use the key.
I thought they were saying the only right way to use your key is to get that intergalactic Chang'e skin.
I mean, it's a great chunk.
It is a good
It is a
skin.
great
Sure.
Chang'e skin.
all of the key skins were pretty good.
Yep. I really like the Susanoo pirate one because all of his abilities. So he goes, whoa, 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 you know, and you know a Susanoo's on your team when you hear that.
Then there's me. I'm cringing. I bought the Apollo one so I could just dab on
You
people.
guys are missing Guan Unicorn, bro.
No, I have Guan Unicorn.
I used
just,
Guan Unicorn a
I just
bunch,
went
for
Apollo
sure.
because I wanted to dab, and I have the cart.
That's not a vault skin. That's a vault bundle. Not a vault bundle. The adventure bundle.
There's like
versus a
the
vault skin.
There's like the Dragon Scotty
Oh.
one.
yeah, there's
too.
Dragon Scotty. The Abyssal Poseidon is in there.
Oh, that's right.
Is
Yeah.
that the one with the big
That's
bug?
the big that's the big purple one, like
purple,
the
yeah.
purple
Yeah.
eldritchy kind of Poseidon skin.
Oh, with
You're
the
thinking of the
tentacles.
Machina.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yep. Got it.
What else is in there? I'm trying to think.
That's what I'm trying to use all my brain power to think of the vault skins.
Next post.
Next
Give
one.
that guy an upvote before we go.
Oh yeah. Good call. Good call. Another 9.5 revert one. This one's telling people to buy wards. You live a little longer.
So
Who
true.
is that? Is that
I
just
don't
a guy?
know.
I think that's just a stock
I feel
image
like-
of an angry man.
I feel like this dude's about to like sell me real estate,
He is like actually locked in though. Like that. He's
but he's not happy about selling me real estate. I'm like the last customer for his entire week. It's like Friday at like 4:58
If he
p.m. and
doesn't
I've
sell
walked
his
into his
quota.
office. He has to sell his quota, so he's got to sit there for another 2 hours to deal with me.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's giving me the vibes that he went to take like some headshots for his modeling portfolio, and they're like, "Give me angry," and he's like,
I'll give you angry.
I said, "Whoa, relax."
Listen, we got angry for you right here.
Yep, and he sent that to every movie director he wants. Like, you need a mean old guy. This is your picture. And they're like,
Now here he is, famous on the Smite Reddit as a meme.
I don't know if this is.
I
his-
think that's Travis Willingham, who's a voice actor. I could be wrong.
What do I feel like I want to Google it, but at the same time, I don't want to do that right
You
here.
keep doing it.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out.
Okay.
It's giving me vibes. Big guy, and I think he's a voice actor in Smite for one skin or two. I don't know.
Maybe we have a lot of voice actors in Smite.
We have
When we have 130 gods and then like almost 2,000 skins, like
Yeah, we might be at 2,000 now, but not all of those skins count for voice packs. Maybe
Yeah.
like
You think that's him? I don't think so.
Sure.
I don't think unless this is.
it's honestly
He
kind of
has a
close.
It's
gentler
close.
soul.
Yeah, he's not as angry. You guys aren't gonna be able to see it, but trust me, he looks a little bit. Maybe it's because he looks so much nicer than this picture.
Yeah.
That's-
Yeah.
I don't think so though.
But it comes with a good message to buy wards.
Yep, do buy wards,
You should
though.
buy wards.
Do buy wards, though.
Especially if you're getting caught out a lot. If your first 5 minutes you're 0-3, 0-4 every single game, you probably should buy a ward or two on one of those
Also,
first backs.
if you're the jungler, go kill the Bull Demon King. Thank you.
That's a big asterisk. Just don't buy wards if you're gonna not go for any of the bull demons, because then you just waste money.
I've been in a lot of games where Bull Demon just chills until fire and then just.
They're so silly for that, bro.
Yep.
There's so much value on that
No,
game.
they are silly for it for sure.
I like it when there's a very even. I don't want to go bull demon. Other teams are not going bull demon. I'll respect the choice and just buy wards.
That's fair as well, I guess. If you both
But
decide
it's
like, hey,
farm.
that
also,
guy's tanky.
here's the thing. I'm over there so much more now because I stay invading the shaman camp. I will be at every single enemy shaman camp on cooldown.
So you're the one in my ranked games that is just like, I don't know where
That's
the
all that
jungler's at,
matters.
and then you see the map change
map
from yellow to
switch, yep,
blue, and
I'm
I'm
there.
like, there's again. Like,
Where's my camp at?
And then your blue's gone, and then if I'm lucky, your red's gone, and those mid camps are mine, and the
just-
Bull Demon King is mine. Come on.
So just know if you ever load into a game and you see the Lermster on the enemy team,
good luck, number one. Number two,
Good luck.
don't show up to your bad camps.
don't show up to the back camps ever.
I will be there.
Oh, here we go. We get a god concept for Fortuna.
Oh, dude. This is so fun. I love
A wheel.
Fortuna. The concept of like,
Reference.
yes, it is.
so if Lermy wants to become a gajillionaire,
I just have to,
you need to get in
pick
contact
correct.
with Fortuna somehow.
Yes, and then get lucky. That's always the thing with fortune. Is you gotta just have the fates on your side that day.
Fortune favors the bold. I've heard that before.
Mm-hmm,
I don't know if it's true, but I've heard it.
She balances on a ball, so just constantly walking around the map on that. That's
That's
the
a very
ultimate power play.
Interesting way to like traverse. Like I don't think we've seen.
Someone rolling around
need
on
a
a
Like a
Like
gold
huge
ball.
the closest we have is like Naja on like his wheel skates.
Is there?
Those
I
are
feel
just-
like there's an emote that does that, or am I thinking of like something else?
Plushy Ganesha just rolls up in a
I was also thinking
ball.
about the Ganesh one, but I'm like wondering. Oh no, Aang has the ball
Aang
too.
does the air
yeah.
scooter.
Yeah, he jumps on the air scooter.
But he's not like walking on it.
Right.
Oh, you know what we should do? We should get some kind of like clown Artio skin. Yeah, we get like a clown Artio, and then like her bear emote is her walking around on the ball. That's what we could do.
That could work.
Smite skin concept artists out there, if you're listening.
What is he
Some
more of?
recolor ideas.
Oh, I like the marble. That's one thing that I think is like a really cool concept for like a recolor is like doing a little bit more like in the actual like textures
Yeah.
of the color. Like if you throw it back to when like all of the mastery skins were like the whole character
Yeah,
was
just
like gold.
gold and blue. Yeah.
It'd be cool to do a little marble. That's a nice reference. Like make him look like a statue. That's
Yeah.
super sick.
I like the black and red one down here.
Oh, the restored is a really nice touch too. That's an art history reference for those of you that don't know. A lot of the statues in Greece and Rome were actually painted, and then the paint wore off, and that's why they look the way they do now.
Oh.
And they were painted very garishly. Garishly? I don't know how to say that word. But anyway, very bright colors, very fun. And then when people recreate them, everyone's like, why does it look like that? Because they're so used to seeing them with no colors.
Right.
But that's how it was.
I took an art history class that was on only Wednesday nights from 6 to 9:30.
Oh my
It
goodness.
was a once a week class.
Oh, that's what I did too.
Yeah, and it was just a bunch of like 30-year-olds and me, and I was just
Sounds like
'cause
that for me.
they were taking the class like after work, they were just like trying to get like a second degree or something, and I was like, I have no interest in this. I just had to take this class.
Yeah, I did have a 3-hour-long art history class on Wednesdays that started at 6 p.m. and ended at 9 p.m. It was
Yep.
very fun.
Yep.
I actually liked that class a lot.
It was cool. I definitely came in like whatever, and then I was like, oh really? Like I learned a lot about art history.
Yeah, I did a few art history classes in college. I did a graphic design degree, and then obviously I'm not really doing anything with it now. I got like 3.5 years into the degree and went, man, I don't really like this that much anymore. But
3.5 years it took you to figure that out?
yeah, I got to my last semester and I was like, this isn't really as fun as it was anymore.
Bro was at the finish
Yeah,
line,
really-
gripping the tape, and said, I actually hate this race. I'm leaving.
No,
Listen,
Like,
I
all
get it to an extent. I did a graphic design minor, but I dropped that within 6 months.
It took JMax so much
Here's
longer
the
to
thing
figure out.
is like none of the classes were bad, none of the professors were bad. I just like lost the passion for it. But
That's
come
fair.
last semester is more than what it was, and that's also when I started getting into like commentary and broadcasting work. I'm like, this is way more fun. Like that's what I want to do. But when you're 3.5 years in, you kind of can't just pivot swap at last second like that.
JMax the dude at lunch that they bring him the wrong food, and he's like, "Oh, this is the wrong food, and I hate this food. I'm just gonna eat it anyways," and just never.
That's just being non-confrontational. It's like, oh, this is wrong, but I'll just eat it so I don't gotta bother them. I don't want to make the chef have to cook it again. Like,
And this is my least favorite food. Oh well.
But all
Love
that
the
to
design,
say,
though.
I did a few art history classes as well, just because it was required by the major. And the two that I kind of took that were out of the normal curriculum were a fashion art history class, which was going over
that
like
sounds fun.
kind of like the Greco-Roman era all the way into like the Victorian era as well. So like a lot of fun with that one. Teacher was cool there. We didn't get to do as much like on-hand kind of stuff. It was mostly just sit down, read from the book. Here's your terminology. Come back for the quiz. But the other one I took was a lot of fun, which is like an Aztec art history class. We got to learn about a lot about that culture and whatnot. And our final project, we had one of two options. We could either submit an essay, like this 3 or 4 page essay about what we've learned throughout the class and a specific topic, or since a lot of us were in various art-based classes, we could just do an art project for it. So I actually ended up doing an old painting of Kukulkan that I submitted.
Oh, that's fun. It's
Very
a very
cool teacher.
unique time period to talk about, like actually super hone in on,
Mm-hmm.
just because it's so like varied. I think a lot of the time.
Oh, we got a
Oh, we have a
Oh,
billion ideas
baby.
too.
we still had more to go.
Oh yeah,
I went on a little
I can't
tangent.
read any of this, but I like the picture.
No, I
Tosses dice that deal a random amount of damage between
yeah.
a set amount. Snake eyes and 2 6s would have special effects.
That is,
I
love
love that.
RNG. More
I'm already
RNG
on
in the
board.
game.
More Baba Yaga RNG, I'm down.
Yes.
Each time she casts an ability, her wheel could spin and grant a permanent buff to nearby allies. Continuous coin beam she can channel. She just shoots money at people.
I do love the money.
Turns herself into coins and
I really
rains on an
like
enemy.
the Bologna Gebbin Ratatosker sketches.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are good.
That's
There's
really
still guys.
yeah.
Line of coins that rains down. Turns into a ring of gold coins
The
that rain
1v1
down.
arena that we've been waiting for.
This is it right here. We bring it with Fortuna.
The winner gets all of the money.
Wait, that's actually so cool.
You have to
She
like
collects-
wager to go in.
Your team has to bet on you.
Oh,
That'd be awesome.
wait, hold on. We might be
That's so
spinning for
funny.
Smite 2 ideas here.
You send the inter on your team into the arena and then you bet on the other guy.
That is so good.
I put 1,000 of my gold on that guy.
You all get
That's
to just
good.
sit back and watch, and whoever wins gets the gold. Oh,
Then what if you
fun.
purposefully lose? You start to mind game it even more. How far are you gonna metagame the metagame? You know?
Yeah, you're like, I just fed you guys gold and you still lost. Y'all trash.
Her taunt could toss a single gold coin that does 1 damage.
I would be fine
That's
with
like-
that if you lost 1 gold for it.
That would be fun.
That would be really funny.
And the thing
There's
is,
an ability
you,
in Paladins where I think the character's name is Sati, where she like flips a coin
And you can shoot
she
it.
can ricochet shots off
Yeah.
of her coin, and they like auto target people. It's super cool.
That does sound cool.
here's the thing: if we do a taunt animation like that, you have to play the whole animation out. You don't get to like stop the taunt at all.
Well, I don't think people would be happy about that, but it would be funny.
Well, I mean, if you're doing a full thing where you're tossing a coin, sure. If you want to
People will
spam,
be happy, but it'll be funny.
you get okay, yeah, it's hit them with the the 20 spam taunts in a row. You lose 20 gold. Just throw a coin at people.
I do it.
Coin to your
I
enemy.
just nuke your team's economy for memes.
No, okay, if it hits an enemy, you lose the gold, but you can also flick it to an ally and they gain
Oh, now we're thinking.
You're just sitting in the shop, just
Yeah,
flicking
just
coins. Like, I really
over
don't.
and over.
I need
This
a
gives me, like-
ward.
Like something like this kind of interaction gives me like Smash Bros. Luigi's vibe, because like Luigi in Smash Bros. Has a taunt where he just does like a little kick.
And kicks
And if
their
you
feet.
kick them, it like shoots them up into the sky. But if they're hanging off a ledge, it spikes them.
Yep, because they grab
It's just
on
so
the ledge.
BM. I love the BM as well.
Yep, 100%.
It's like, yeah, have a coin. Bing. Oh,
This
we
one
got another
post-
page. Oh, we got another.
Oh, this is like the early concept.
Maybe so.
This one page has brought on so much conversation.
Partially gold, coin toss motif adorned with coins, the wheel of fortune.
Sits on a bountiful
love the
cornucopia.
wheel.
Shout out Kiwi the Demon for the art. It's
Mhm.
crazy.
What do we get this one?
Oh,
Is
that's
this like a s-
oh.
That's the dice. That's
This
really
is
cool.
this is a really cool. There's still more. They got so much.
Oh my gosh, so many concepts.
Maybe this is like final. I think this is final concept now because they have like the actual like fully fleshed out like everything. This is really nice.
Yep, That was really sick.
Yeah, you get an immediate upvote.
Well, it would have been immediate if you did it 10
Upvote.
minutes ago.
You get an immediate upvote as soon as I click out of this screen right here. Nice god concept. Oh, only 19 hours ago and it's made it up to this point.
Dang.
Still going strong. Could we please see more ability concept arts in the future because these are
so
beautiful.
fun.
Oh yeah, this is for the Hekate.
Bro, I can comment more on these. We have only started doing this process, I guess, not super recently, but like we don't do it all the time because a lot of the times we are putting the concept more on the FX. This is on the concept team. So it's a little bit of asking a different person to do it versus asking the actual artist that's going to like implement it to do it. But when we do these, it's usually for like really like high impact characters, like the ones that you're seeing here are for Hekate, obviously, and then I think the other one is for Hell, Tier 5 Hell. So there's lots of exciting just ideas. Like this is more the ideation phase and what looks coolest. And I think that they're really fun. Like we had a couple of them for Charon. I know we had one, and that was really awesome. Getting to work through that one. I don't know where it is now, but it's somewhere. It exists. I might be able to find it, maybe.
I think a lot of these like concept boards do exist, but we just don't really show a lot of them comparatively.
Yeah.
Like
usually it's really, really early. That's why, and a lot of the times the abilities change in some regard, especially when they go from the concept to the implementation. Like some of the stuff that you see in a concept just isn't possible to do like conveniently, especially when you're talking about a multiplayer game and different, settings and things like that.
limitations of the Unreal 3 engine sometimes as well.
Well, Unreal 3, but we're talking about Unreal 5.
Well, now we're in Unreal 5.
That's 2 more Unreals.
There's 2 more.
That's almost twice as unreal.
All right, relax. Not quite.
But yeah, these are really fun. I always love seeing the abilities like start to come to life because by this point, I'm like, before it gets to this point, what happens is I explain the abilities in words, both vocally and written down. I like say, hey, here's how this ability works, and then I also find like reference pictures or GIFs, and then they somehow take like the pictures and the GIFs and they make that out of it, and I'm like, dude, where does this come from? How do you know how to do this? Like,
it
this
is always
magic.
baffling.
Yeah.
100%.
How Smite Yanis Portal should and work in Smite 2.
Your middle phoenix is under attack.
Oh, just see where you're going.
Oh,
Your middle
That's
phoenix
kinda
has been
cool.
destroyed.
Yeah.
that is a cool concept.
Yeah, it also like gets rid of that weird like vibe that happens when you're going through the wall.
Yep.
That's pretty sweet.
You'd be able to know if someone's camping your portal just waiting to ambush you.
Unless they're hiding on the side.
I was gonna say that's why I would disagree because that gives like the full advantage.
And yeah, you could literally just be like, ward, are they on fire? Let me
That's
peek
kind of
through.
cool though.
If you could see the whole way through your ult.
Yeah, because you could ult from like base all the way down.
Well,
to
it'd probably be portal to portal, right? You wouldn't see
That's a
through
good
all of the
point.
portals.
That's a
But
good
could you
point.
see a portal through a portal?
I mean, maybe, but it'd be
Holy.
so small at that point.
You've
right?
got little baby
I
eyes.
put my little telescope on my mom.
Here's the good news for you, Registration, is it could be interactable for
Oh,
Yanis
true.
and Smite 2 now. Now that we have the tech for that, maybe.
We
could be
found
an
the
idea.
space bar, guys.
And it's not just to jump our characters anymore.
You can choose not
I saw
to go
one
through
comment
them.
in here before. I don't know if I'm going to keep scrolling, but I saw one comment that said, imagine you open up the port and you just see an arachne staring at you from the other side. It's like, come on.
Not ideal.
But a cool idea. A cool little concept.
I do agree with being able to shoot through the portals would be insane.
That would be really
Imagine you triple bounce with Hoyi through the portal and then like
That
hit
would
someone. Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
Lord, it is awful.
That'd be ridiculous.
Oh no.
Not to do that. Oh, Lord.
This guy.
Yeah.
It's because I'm clicking on other stuff and it's breaking it.
Who let J-Max skip her? This is ridiculous.
There we go. Look, we're right back where we were. Giannis spotted in the wild. Where is this?
What is this?
What is this from? Hold on. We're going to do this. What is happening?
What is this?
It looks like a big old
Oh, my
flag.
feet. Apparently, there's a balloon festival in Brazil.
People love Giannis in Brazil, I guess.
Brazilians carrying Smite? Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's a balloon festival, it's Yanis carrying Brazilians, but
Oh,
It was a float recently that came across your TikTok.
Interesting.
interesting.
Huh.
That's cool. That's
yeah,
really
that's
big
a
as
massive
well.
balloon. Yeah. I assume it's like a
I want
hot
to see
air
the rest of the
balloon.
video, bro.
It almost feels like it's a tarp compared to a balloon.
Did
That's
you
what I
full
thought
screen it? I need to see the outside. Oh, that doesn't help at all.
Dude, look at the people. They're so much smaller.
What am I looking at?
I feel like it's got to be a tarp over like a giant, like maybe like a series of balloons at the top carrying it and lifting it up.
You can tell it's rippling, so there's definitely air involved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's air there.
There's air everywhere, Trelly.
Best I do
Believe it or not.
Guys, I mean, it's being like inflated. Like, I do think it's just a big balloon, but it doesn't look like a big balloon.
Does not look like a big balloon,
No, it doesn't.
but it's still cool to see it.
Oh, it's great to see.
Let's see it again.
I don't
one
even
more
know how
time.
you like print that.
Okay, if you're like sleeping in your house, right? You wake up.
You look out your
and you
window.
don't know it's the yearly balloon fest. You look out your window, you see Yanis, just massive. Are you like crying or
I'm
what?
like, Portal
I go
Me-
back to sleep.
I would say
I'm like, I just woke up from a dream into another dream.
No, I'd say portal me, bro. First of all, LERMY, you wouldn't even be asleep. You'd be wide awake.
Very
Second of
true.
all, I would tell him to portal me somewhere.
It's like right now.
You only get one chance to meet Yanis, unless he keeps coming
There are
back, I
multiple
suppose.
chances? Yeah.
11.6 viewer store
Oh, we
rotation.
were talking about this. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's
oh,
the
it
Nike
has
skin.
the Apollo too.
Oh, you're replaying the video. in
Yeah, I
the
guess
background. This guy really doesn't know.
I clicked. I literally clicked and it zoomed itself back up.
Anyone
Oh, look,
have
you
the
can. Oh, they got.
Lurker title yet? That's 1 million points.
I have
have all
not
of those
gotten
because
that.
you can just. I mean, I'm
I
gonna.
was gonna say, whoa.
This guy, he watches every single Smite broadcast.
I am in every single Smite broadcast on every single platform. I'm such a big fan of high-res broadcast. Make sure you follow. Don't forget to subscribe. I think there's like a thing you can get 2 times your points if the viewer pass is still
I
available.
don't think that
don't think it
exists
exists
anymore.
anymore.
You can pretend it is and watch double the streams instead. How about
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Watch them streams. Every single week you can earn viewer points by just watching streams for a few hours a day.
And
You're
boy, do
exciting.
I.
Or you can just watch one stream for 14 hours and get it all in one shot.
Someone's got to stream for 14 hours then.
Yeah, there's multiple people you could watch.
Hey, SOT, how's
SOT, depending on what time you start, you can probably watch Autospeed. He's probably streaming quite a bit
I'll just leave
too.
it on when I go to sleep at night,
Chris was doing a big subathon recently where he was streaming
Oh, true,
consistently.
true,
All right. Reverting in 9.5 has made Vulcan one-shot build so much fun.
All right, give
Let's
us the
get a
full screen.
full
Yep,
screen
yep.
this.
Okay, well, tablet is
Incorrect
not the
buzzer.
one-shot build,
Yeah,
but I'll
that's-
accept it.
Boop.
Now,
That
1,000.
did quite a bit of damage.
he did one shot.
And it could have done more if that tablet was stacked up.
Yep.
Gotta be hitting more abilities here, brother.
What is that for? Look, he's at 44 at 19 minutes.
I don't know.
on
Or-
Vulcan because it procs on this turret now, so that's
Oh, it
kind of
does. Well, can it? I don't think it can multi-proc off the same cast of turret, unless it's the 5 different
No, it can.
gods.
No, it does.
Oh, it does? I thought it
Every
only be
single
one.
Nope. Same with Soul Gem.
Learn something new. Well, I knew Soul Gem could keep stacking it. I didn't know.
Yeah, each think of it as each shot of the turret is its own ability.
Got it. That makes sense now.
Yes, and now you understand why he got nerfed in this patch.
Yes. Also, thumbs up to them for upvote to them for showing us what's in the
Yeah.
viewer store. Love this patch, but
That's
Yeah.
so much tech.
we get a negative
That's a
a
big
negative of
but.
9.5. Favorite Ymir skin.
Ooh.
What is y'all's favorite Ymir skin?
Ice cream Ymir.
I want to say I'm biased, so I can't pick. I wrote a voice pack for one.
My favorite skin to play is the Sumo Ymir because he has the frozen
The
fish.
frozen
That's a good
fish
one.
wall is
in
really
his
good.
wall. However, I do have to show respect to Dark Crystal Ymir. It's what I won the 2021 Collegiate Championship with. Because he just moves the cleanest. His it feels like he's slimmer than he usually is. Yeah, and the purple wall, that always looks really cool. And if you play the Chibi Ymir skin and you're not spamming attack all game, you're kind of incorrect. Just saying.
Well, all of you are incorrect because you didn't pick Freezy Chibi. Shake my head.
I said Chibi.
Is this
I'm
not
not
if
gonna
you're-
pick him.
Freezy Chibi.
Freezy Chibi is good. I'm
Wait.
probably.
No, what is it? What is it? Freezy Bot? What is the
Oh,
bot
a
one
robot
called?
version?
Yes, the robot one.
Meh.
Come on.
Meh.
You guys don't
It's
understand
trying-
a good
it's trying
a good
too hard
voice
to
pack
be
when
the
you've
Chibi
seen
Ymir.
one.
It's trying too hard.
It's my best work. It's a Gundam skin. I just like robots because they're cool.
For me, it's probably Obsidian Ymir. It's just a classic.
This is a classic.
I just enjoy the darker crystals on that one as well. So
You know what? In Smite 2, it's hard not to pick the new Kako Demon one.
it is very good.
It's a great skin.
OG
Every
Kako Demon as
time
well.
we roll an ad for it in the back, someone always complains about how gross he looks.
He does have his like organs just show.
Oh yeah, and they're like active.
Oh yeah, and they
yeah,
like
they are.
they're working.
They're
Yeah.
gooey too. Is the best part.
Oh wait, hold on. The goo Ymir is also up there.
Oh, Goo Ymir is
oh
really
the
cute.
blob mirror.
Yeah.
He's got
Blob
such a cute
mirror.
little face.
I
man.
prefer Blobkiss to Blob.
No, Blobkiss
Blobkiss
goes
is
hard as
definitely superior of the two.
But I'm
Yeah.
not playing Blobkiss when I've got
Here's the thing.
Or the
buzzed by.
Blobkiss has like a realistic face though. You don't want to have a realistic face slime. Come on. You want the little cute little two
He doesn't
eyes.
have a realistic face.
Not in the blob skin.
Yeah, Blobkiss.
Does he?
He doesn't.
He's a little blob.
Just think about how I always look at Bacchus from the back and never from the front.
Hey man.
Yo, how's this next post looking? Let's scroll down a little bit.
Which god will have the most worshippers over the entirety of Smite 1? I think we actually...
Neath.
I think
Ooh.
Neath.
It's
Really?
got to be Afro, bro. It has to
What?
be Afro.
I think Afro has
Not
the
Afro.
most individuals with a ton of worshippers, but I think collectively Neath
It's
has
gotta
the
be
most.
Thor.
No.
But-
No.
So what were the free gods?
Neath is the god you're literally
was-
introduced Smite into. Like when
Yeah, and
somebody
that's why
new plays,
You're introduced to it, and then you're immediately like, I want to play something else because I'm not a noob. That's everyone's like first reaction.
But
right?
Neath is so easy.
Neath is one
That's
of
what
the
I'm
easier
saying,
gods.
like-
It's so fun.
You see
But I
you
still
play
think
Neath, you're like,
Afro.
this is easy. I want a challenge. I want to do
Right, and that some people do want a challenge, but I think the majority of people just want their little easy mode. and
Me
they just
personally,
play
I
those.
love playing on Dum Dum Baby mode. Please just
Yeah,
give me
so-
my handicaps.
I-
Let me have my auto aim.
Yeah, I've got like a little escape, I got a little heal, got a little.
And into my two,
sprue.
it goes over walls.
It's the community thing.
I keep a calc, short for calculator, by my desk.
Bob-
And,
Yacht-
and they
oh.
clarify and they say not the fuzziest borders, or not the
What?
one with the single most stars
I've
for
never
one
heard
person.
it be called a fuzzy border.
I've never heard that either. But which god overall will have the most worshippers?
I'm
Top one says
saying
Neath.
Spitting.
Me, 0 worshippers?
I saw her
Bro.
way too much and never wanted to play her.
That's criminal.
I have 90 diamond gods and only
Gotta catch up,
46
bro.
worshippers on Neath. Only hunter I don't have diamond. Ooh, they are not a Neath enjoyer. If I had $1 every time I saw an awful Neath main with 20 plus stars. Some of those
Skill-based
Afro.
matchmaking.
Neath, Afro, Loki. Loki's another good shout.
I don't think it is.
I think
To be
Neath,
honest.
Afro.
I think it's got to be between Neath and Afro. Like, I don't think Loki.
I think those are the two.
Yeah.
Neath, Loki, Neath, and it's not even close. So most of subreddit seems to be agreeing it's Neath. Cuckoo.
No.
Maybe not as much.
Cuckoo is beneath Loki.
I got Poseidon Diamond before I got Cuckoo.
Neath, Thor. Neath, Thor, Afro probably top 3.
Neath was my second diamond when I was a
Is,
young
is this something
player.
that we could figure out? Like, not ourselves.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
like-
Max- yeah,
knows.
Max can.
Max 100% knows.
We've I know at least in like the Slack we pitched ideas to Max for things to do
Yep.
like this, which is like the most worshippers on a single god total, like individual players who has like the most worshippers on a god kind of thing, like all kinds of stuff that's been pitched
that
for
I know
ideas.
is stuff that makes people really happy though, to know that they have the most. Like, imagine being that person, being the Afro with the most stars.
And not knowing it. Like, you're just like, I just really liked Afro. I don't know.
I mean, think about it. Like, what if you're playing like a really unpopular god, but you're like Jean Kui, but you are the most
are the
worshipped
Jean Kui goat.
Kui. You are, yeah, and you can look that up or
I
something.
usually have those guys memorized. Like, Funkbot 3000 is the guy that plays a lot of Jean Kui. I see
Crazy
him all the
Hades.
time.
Shout out Crazy Hades, I was
Yeah.
going to say.
I'd say I
Who's
know.
the Shiva guy? There's a guy that really
Oh
loves
my
Shiva.
god.
Oh.
I ran into him literally yesterday in an
Yeah.
arena and I got absolutely trounced because I was so acute into a 5-min stack and he had like 20 stars on Shiva. Like, that guy came out 2 years ago, bro. Are you okay?
For a while, Mogao did have the most on like Hades and Herc, but I don't think he's anywhere near the top anymore.
Completely unrelated. Do you know why I love Lamogao so much?
Why is that?
He plays with his feet.
What?
He
Huh?
cannot use one of his hands, so he has to play with his feet, and he's a beast.
I've just gained a whole new respect for Mogao.
I used to watch.
That dude was going Chronos Pendant Kumba solo
yeah.
in our SCC games. I'm
Oh,
like, what is
yeah.
this guy doing? Now I found out he's been owning with the feet.
Oh yeah.
I used to watch a kid when I was younger that did like trick shots with his feet. The same reason he had like he only had one hand, so he would just trick shot with his feet, and he would hit disgusting shots. And I was like, I can't even play this game. And bro's playing way better than me with his feet. So respect.
So much pen, I started dealing true damage. Yeah, there's no mitigated stat there.
What am I looking
wow.
for here?
That they just had so much pen built in the kit that there was no mitigation at all. They're
And there's
just
usually like
hitting.
in parentheses it says like, you know,
Like in a yellow number, it'll be like,
yeah, like you did 266, but they mitigated 144 or something.
Yeah, but like, which of these characters would be building defense though? Like,
No,
I mean, they all naturally have defense, but he had enough pen to where since they didn't build any defense, he just shreds through any protections they naturally got.
Free damage.
Now show us a tank with that one.
Yeah.
No tank to be seen.
You know, bro just went like, do more Deso Divine, and then said, that's it. I've taken your protections from you.
Also, what god was he playing?
I'm
Come on.
Oh, yeah, duh.
What is this? What is this ability? Soul Spikes, party trick? What are these?
Bro, let me tell you, I think I have
Madam
one
Fangs?
Mammon game under my belt.
Who is Madam Fangs?
Who is Madam Fangs? Game's hard.
Go here. Why aren't the new skins
Oh,
discounted?
I think this got fixed.
I think this has been
Yes,
fixed.
I wanna
If
see.
not, it's known.
Hey, I'm AJ, or
Hi,
Hi, AJ.
Yay.
I'm the design director.
Oh, I think this is literally just the video that was posted up earlier, but in a different
Yo,
form.
shout out to IGN Games of Play.
Yep,
Or
I saw-
Games
I
Fest,
s-
think it is.
I did see that on IGN's Twitter. So shouts out to them, and shouts out to AJ Walker, the design director.
Yeah, that's
shout out
my
to AJ.
boss.
Yeah.
Woo!
So usually Billy would tell us when we're approaching the hour mark, but Billy's here. So I just want to be the one that says, we are approaching that hour mark.
We are
Uh-oh.
approaching it.
We
We're
are.
about 5 minutes till the hour mark.
And we have been absolutely crushing it on the Reddit so far. Let's do one more post. Check out Hekate.
Hekate card art and Hekate concept art.
Dude, this was such a fun concept phase. I didn't get to be,
This is sick.
super involved with this because I was working on a lot of stuff in Smite 1, but I just got to check in from time to time, and I saw her during the concept phase and when they were starting to really like hammer home on some of these details.
Cool.
And
That
the
was
key,
really
the key
cool.
wand is just so cool, dude. It's awesome. It's like kind of throwback to like Yanis when he had his like original weapon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Before he
yeah.
was like using the projectiles.
Uh-huh.
Very, very sick. I love this staff. It's awesome.
Yeah, these are really nice designs. Jump to the next phase of it. What's under the grand cape?
Yeah, this is actually really important in concept to like, make sure you have the specific parts like shown so that the modeler can do it, because obviously they're not just modeling the stuff that you see from the back, right? You're seeing everything from every angle. If the cloth moves a certain way, you have to know what's behind,
Yep.
the things that are going to be moving around a lot. And they do that here in the concept art, and it's well done.
Hey, it looks great.
Looks great. And will also play great whenever you eventually get a chance
With her brand
to
new
play.
ult, by the way. Remember that?
Uh-oh.
Brand new ult? Woo. No, that was revealed in the little trailer video before. So, shout out AJ for the video to watch the Hekate skill rework and go see all the new cool stuff that comes out with her kit. And then shout out our art team as well for this. Shout out the community as well, because remember a lot of this even happened just because of the discussions around the community to put a little bit more time into Hekate, get a lot of greatness going through. And believe me, the time that the designers have gotten to spend on this character since initial showing to now iterating is insane. So make sure you show some appreciation that way. But that's all that we have for this week in our Smite. Charlie, you wanna?
Yep, I want to first of all thank Lermy and Billy for joining us for Cruise in the Reddit. If you want to be featured on this show, what are you doing? Just post some stuff on the Reddit and make sure it's good, because then it'll get liked and we'll see it. Old JMac will see it.
Upvoted.
And we'll look at it. Make sure you post your funny clips, your cool art, your god concepts, or your memes. We will check them all out. But we're not done. Casual Friday will continue. I believe Backseat Gaming up next.